You guys, welcome. Yet again, I'm gonna say I don't know how is this working because every single time there's something different happening. But today I want to talk about multiple different things and like watch with you multiple different things. One of them was their live stream that they did recently, but I'm still waiting on subtitles, which is absolutely fine, honestly. But I just wanna see them just chat all them together. I haven't seen them do that in a while, so it would be just nice, honestly, to see that. Wait, I still don't see myself on the live stream. Okay, I see myself, so that works and you can hear me, as I understand. Anyways, oh my god, thank you for saying it in my language. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's my name day today as well, so after the live stream I'm starting to prepare for the celebration. Do you guys have name days? Or it's just like some countries do and some don't, I don't know. Anyways, off the topic, but today I wanna watch with you SB19 hold their 1Z trade launch for 2026 with their company, partners and sponsors. And I'm gonna watch it through the Miss O channel and also through the Twitter account. Because I don't have a Twitter account, it's gonna say login, but we will watch it anyway through that. And then we will go to the Asian Entertainment Culture channel where they're gonna talk about why SB19 has chosen the SMDC venue, if you will, if it's outside, and for the Wakaset Simula final. So it's gonna be multiple different things this time around, but it's something, you know, it's something, and it's really recent and up to date that we're gonna watch today together. So yeah, I mean, we will go straight into it and we will see how it goes. I know that Miso usually have some sort of translations. It's not fully there, but it's more or less you can understand. But like for the overall understanding, we will go just to their Twitter account so we can hear it. Also, all suggestions, kudos to Mark for giving all of the links for me on my Patreon, so thank you. And you don't have name days in Philippines. That is sad. I mean, I don't know why in Latvia we have name days, honestly, because it's just, I feel like it's a made up thing that we have calendars and we have in each calendar day is like 3 or 4 names that is like your name is signed. Yeah, topic's so good, I think as well. Like they're really up to date. And about names, yeah, they're signed for a specific thing. Anyways, so let's get right in video and let's just see what they have to say. And yeah, I mean, we can discuss it later on all together, honestly.
Right now,
So let me know, comments down below, how do you hear this as well?
We're here to
SB19 holds 1Z trade launch 2026 with...
Because I feel like they are doing quite a big thing in this trade launch for 2026, so let's see what they have to say.
Company partners and sponsors.
Like if there's their like sponsors and everyone in there and partners,
here we can see our
it should
boys
be a pretty
standing
big deal.
not just as an artist but as board directors and company owners in front of their company partners and
their
sponsors.
bosses.
This is the 1Z Entertainment Trade Launch 2026.
It's cool that they have their own place where they actually can hold these things. Also, didn't even mention that they possibly are mentioning the creation of their like girl band. Okay, let's listen.
Mula sa 1Z Entertainment, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Okay.
Josh Talent Santos, Stelvester
Okay, they're introducing all of them.
Philip Susan, and Justin De Jos. Group Manager, Iana Forbes.
Oh, and they also outlining all the people in there, because
our marketing communications manager.
it's probably a big thing to have a team that they have right now.
And for our accounts manager, Mel Daxi.
It's cool to see. the
26,
growth.
1T Entertainment continues its upward trajectory, reinforcing its commitment to
I
developing
mean, I feel like
world-class
trajectory is
talent
literally going
and
straight up
artists.
in the air. The upcoming girl group of 1T Entertainment. Yeah, I wanna
Amplify the reach with
hear
dynamic
something
posts
about that as
engage
well.
millions of followers across platforms. Next, music video placement. Showcase your brand in creative, high-impact visuals that will reach audiences locally and globally.
Okay.
Gusto namin yung culture, i-connect sa lahat ng sector, fashion, language, products,
So I don't know how this
places,
little place is gonna go. So I think I'm gonna skip it and go to the end.
New norm and welcome to the
And
new
we will
system.
go to their
Welcome
Twitter
to the zone.
account to watch what they actually have to say, because there's not subtitles on here, but I want to hear also what they have to say. But it's cool to see like a lot of people there, and like, I mean, company partners and everything, you know. It's cool to see. So let's go right into their Twitter and see what they have to say with the subtitles on there.
Gusto namin yung culture, i-connect sa lahat ng sector, fashion, language, products,
Okay.
experiences, places.
This video is a lot louder than previous one, so
tawag
I don't
yun?
know if this is
Ano ba yung tawag doon? Tourism,
too
lahat
loud
po yan
now.
gusto namin i-connect sa
I will
artist
turn
po
a little
namin.
bit down.
Nang sa ganun, makilala talaga yung kultura.
Let's start
Pinoy.
again. I didn't
Pero
pay
sa
attention what they were
gusto
saying.
namin yung culture, i-connect sa lahat ng sector,
Like, connect with our
fashion,
sectors.
language, products,
Yes.
experiences, places, like, ano ba?
Okay, this part spoken by Pablo and Josh is translated by the Exposed. Yeah, I checked, but I just will go back now and listen fully what they have to say.
Tawag dyan? Ano ba yung tawag dyan? Tourism, lahat po yan gusto namin i-connect sa artist po namin. Nang sa ganun, makilala talaga yung kulturang Pinoy.
Yeah,
Pero
Filipino
saan
culture
pumapasok
will
yung mga
fully be
brands?
recognized.
Parang it's about culture. It's also commerce. So, diba, through our artists, through the collaboration,
That's
meron
cool.
tayong pwedeng mag-build na talagang pwede natin ipagmalaki sa buong mundo. So,
Yeah, one of the previous things that I watched as well with the next video that I'm gonna watch from a creator, they said like about the tourism, if it's gonna hold back SB19's growth in a way, because like Philippines is now ready fully for this type of I don't know, level of artist that is like inviting a lot of eyes in. So I feel like they're working really hard to get everything to the level. But in my opinion, I'm live in Latvia. It's like snow to my knees, and it's minus 20 degrees outside Celsius. So for me, just going to Philippines in general would be such a joy and pleasure. So I feel like a lot of countries and other like communities, like cultures, would go there and be like, this is really cool, like it's authentic. Like I feel like because when we live in a specific place, we get used to it and we don't see it as that special anymore. So the same is for me here. I'm like, yeah, this snow, it's cool, like I have forests on forests, you know. But seeing your types of things, I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. And mine is like, well, that's everyday thing, that's not that special. But I think you guys should like embrace it and like look from the outside's point of view and be like, you guys have so much to offer to tourists and like people who come in. And SB19 is like cherry on top of the, if you watch them in like concert or like meet and greet or somewhere. But just your nature, your weather, I feel like is so unique and so special for so many around the world. So but I understand that you want to just develop itself and like just elevate a lot of things, which is not bad at all.
Right now, ginawa po namin itong trade launch na to, hindi po para maghanap lang ng sponsorships. We're here to co-build with you and scale everything up. So that we
Okay.
can introduce Filipino talent, Filipino products, all Filipino all over the world. So maraming
Yes.
salamat po muli sa pagpunta dito. Ay po yung SB19.
I mean, that's
We've always
incredible.
had this dream that in the future we'll be building a talent-led
Wait, I will read your comment. Yeah, sometimes it takes that little adjustment to be like, no, that is so special. Like, I would love to see your country, your culture, your food, your just people in general, because you all seem so nice and so welcoming and open, and just it's so different like where I'm coming from. So that alone is such a important thing. And I know the people where I live, like in Latvia, in like Baltics and like Europe in general, like Scandinavian part, for us it's so unique, and it's on a bucket list to go to Philippines. No matter if you have artists, if you have something, it's just because your nature, your weather, your people, culture, food, as I said, is so unique and so just not what we are used to. So yeah, like the switch up is so different, and the same goes for me here. If you guys would come here, be like, oh my god, this is insane. But for me, because it's used to it, I'm like, I don't know. Oh, I would love to and come to the Philippines. I mean, I hope one day. I'm gonna be honest, it's really expensive to travel that far, and yeah, I'm to my bucket list for sure. Especially now that I have you guys, and like I know that you are actually nice people. I wanna go there. I wanna see it, and like, yeah, maybe meet some one of you there and be like, oh my god, you're real people over there. You know what I mean? But I would love to go to Philippines one day.
A system-led model more than just a talent-led model. So for us, the system infrastructure, maybe yung mga nakita nyo is what we have done and what we have been doing for this year. But for our roadmaps, we haven't been able to plot it, and you haven't seen it. But
Yeah, it's
soon,
still behind the scenes.
everyone and everything here in 1Z will be under one roof.
Okay.
From vertical integration to talent development, and
Okay.
syempre, to us to be a global cultural export.
I
So
mean,
yun
that's
po,
amazing.
maraming salamat po. And I know that you guys are actually here to listen to syempre, our visions and dreams, and we
Dreams.
are here to co-build with you. And
Yeah.
ayun, welcome to the new norm.
Good evening, Eden, as well. Good evening, and yeah, people are joining in, so that's good to see. Let's rewind the last bit what Josh said.
You guys are actually here to listen to syempre, our visions and dreams, and we are here to co-build with you. And ayun, welcome to the new norm, and welcome to the new system.
New system.
Welcome to the zone.
Welcome to the zone. I mean, to think that once upon a time they were just saying like in the zone break, and now it's literally in a zone, and it's so cool. It's so, I don't know, I'm just proud as an outsider. I'm so proud to see how they're growing, how they're evolving, and how they are just challenging the culture. And like, I don't know, it's really cool. I'm from other side of the world watching it, because I know from my community and my like people in Latvia, like Latvians, we could get so much inspiration from just them to like build your country and like to build your just anything really, because we are smaller, we are like, well, we are not established in the world because we are smaller. Even though we are smart people here, we have a lot of innovation, we have a lot of technology that goes out in the world. Because we are on smaller scale, we feel like we can't or shouldn't do much things. But I feel like it's complete nonsense. I feel like we should step out of our comfort zones and be so present in the moment, and yeah, I don't know, just evolve and grow for ourselves. It's not even about impressing like other countries, world, whatever, just for ourselves to like bring it up and like grow it and like see how it is. And yeah, they're going to set the new standard for film industry, economy, business, and everything. I'm sure of it, and I feel like it's already happening. It's in the making, and just alone their concert now, the Simlat Wakas, that was like in May, in like 31st and 1st of June, that so many people traveled there just to see them, and like seeing the sights and like people and everything and how it is there. So to see where this SB19 is actually coming from, and I feel like I can't imagine where they can still go in like this year. I mean, obviously global stage is like a big thing. But if they really are going for it, which also I don't know how this works. I said I think in the previous live stream as well that they are under the Sony, but they have their own label. I don't quite understand how does that work, because they are in charge of their own music and their own music videos, but I understand that they own all of it. But is like Sony like providing of like finance or something around this, or I genuinely don't know how that works. But it seems like they're fluid in whatever they're doing, and they're really happy now that they're outside the show BT, you know, and like they are capable to be their own bosses. They're capable of creating new things. And also one thing that they didn't touch up on, I thought that they will talk about the new girl band that they will create. Hello Sarah, welcome. We just watched SB19 in their 1Z trade launch with their company partners. We're just reflecting of what they said there, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, honestly, and I would love to hear more about them creating this band. Obviously, it's probably gonna happen sooner, and I talked with the Mark here with that I want to watch another video, which is apparently as well like AI like created, and I don't really wanna watch AI created videos if they don't have like solid base and like evidence what they're talking about. If they're just like blowing up things out the sky just for the views and clicks and stuff like that, I'm not about that. So but they said that people are not like 18 are not happy that there's potential that SB19 will bring the new girl band to the Simotvakas final, like the homecoming concert, and I don't really understand why 18 would not be happy, because I feel like we are so excited to see the new like generation that they're building, and like knowing their skill and skill set and how they are in their core. I'm sure that they will select these girls as like grounded and like also talent, of course, like hardworking, but like with the souls in the right place and like with mind in the right place, and like cherishing that they have been building in like correct way and correct speed. But yeah, they didn't mention it. It's just on the screen behind them that that's happening, that's gonna be something that's happening soon. But in my opinion, I would love to see them in their homecoming show and be like, okay, they're starting off big with like a big stage with a big kickoff, and if that would be the first thing that they are like really pushed in and shown into the world, I think what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, I think, because I mean majority of the thing is gonna be them, right, on the stage. But like correlating with the homecoming and like their final of Simulant Vakas, let's go into the Asian entertainment culture video where they can talk about why SB19 has chosen SMDC arena. And as I talked to Mark as well, that some people are not that happy, as I understand, because it's gonna be in like kind of summertime and it's not seated like places and it's gonna be hot. So I wanna know like their opinions, and like I know this is gonna solid place of information. So yeah, let's get right to the video.
SB19 is
And let's see what she has to say genuinely. So yeah.
SB19 is approaching the end of their Simula at Wakas era.
Yeah, they are
And
approaching.
they have a finale
Also, it's 15-minute
concert
video,
titled
so
Wakas at
I
Simula
feel like with
at
this
the
together we will
SMDC
have
concert grounds.
long
And
enough.
of course, 18 is elated their fandom. That includes me. But it
Watching.
also made a lot of people curious. They think that
Okay.
SB19 is going for a bigger venue for a reason. They could have just gone back to Philippine Arena, but they decided for a bigger venue. And a lot of people think it's to prove themselves worthy of festival invitations like Coachella. I don't think
I want to stop that. I don't agree with that. I think that they know that there's more 18 who want to see it all together, in my opinion, because like even with the opening of the Simulacras, they did 2 shows that were like sold out. So if that is 110,000 people, there's probably people who went both days, but anyways, if they could go all at once and they don't need to create 2 dates and they can just all go, and like honestly, it's kind of cool if they can extend like the number of people, that's also cool as well, but I don't think that's the main reason why they're doing that. But let's keep listening.
That's necessarily wrong. I think it's one of the reasons
Let's go
to
back.
prove themselves worthy of festival invitations like Coachella. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. I think it's one of the reasons they're doing it, but I just think that is far too narrow. And this is
Okay.
just my own analysis. I don't
Okay.
know if I'm right, but I think they're gunning for something bigger. I think what
Okay.
they want is mainstream, US mainstream influence and presence. And that includes syncs, meaning soundtracks, for their songs to be used as soundtracks for TV, movies,
As they should.
invitations to TV shows in the
Genuinely.
US, industry group memberships, especially the ones that are very, very closed, and other
Yes.
things. We'll flesh that out. But essentially, I think that is what they want because that's going to give them bigger revenue opportunities, but also access to a bigger audience. And it's going to, of course, help other acts from the Philippines.
In my opinion, that's a good thing, right? I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as a opportunity to grow and evolve and just open the doors. And also, as she said, like open the doors also for other artists from Philippines that they're capable. There is so much talent, and that the level of the craft is like through the roof. So I know if they're focusing more about the more revenue streams. I don't want to believe that. It's just part of it. Like no matter what you do, you are hit against the finance and income, but like I feel like deeper down it's more about just them doing the thing that they love and doing it once, and like maybe making it bigger, but also do it for the culture and other artists, right?
Including the ones that they will soon debut. Okay, let's discuss. Let's get to it.
Okay. Because I think it's a good idea.
Whoa. What's that?
Oh,
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
of course we need to have an ad.
Streams and social media trends are
Yeah, I understand that they like net revenue in order to finance the later plans and the sustain 1Z. I don't know, the money is such an icky thing because I'm pretty sure that they are not about the money. Like, it's not their drive, you know what I mean? But like, you need to have money to sustain things that they want to do and they want to grow. It's an icky situation, but I don't think that's the main thing. Like, it's not like a dirty thing that they want to do. It's part of it. That if you want, as like a community of 18, for them to grow and like achieve and bring other people in, I think it has to happen. It just naturally has to evolve.
valuable, but revenue is thin and very fragmented.
Right, let's go back and we hear from the beginning.
Streams and social media trends are valuable, but revenue is thin and very fragmented.
Okay.
Concerts, brand, and licensing are where longevity actually lives. This is what SB19, I think, is going
Okay.
for. SMDC Festival Grounds is in the same physical and commercial category as international touring acts. When Ed Sheeran performed there during his Mathematics Tour Manila stop in 2024, the venue accommodated up to 75,000 attendees. Numbers associated with top-tier global performers.
And in my opinion,
If
SB19 can easily
sell out
do
the
it.
venue across 2 dates and attract overseas fans willing to travel, they will have demonstrated something far more consequential than buzz: bankability.
Okay.
Overseas fans equals economics. They spend for flights, Hotels, multi-day spending, and repeat visits turn concerts into destination events. Promoters, sponsors, and tourism partners track this very closely. That signal changes how brands underwrite tours, how cities partner on events, and how global platforms evaluate artist value.
For local
At that
economy.
point, they are no longer a regional success story or a digital phenomenon. They are an act that can move tickets at international scale, a metric that producers, investors, and promoters prioritize above streaming virality.
I want to stop here. I want to talk about this word buzz. I don't think that, in my personal opinion, I don't think that's correctly used, because we all now, if we are 18, we know that they are not buzz, they're not clickbait, they're not fake, they're not hyping up something and not deliver it. We know that they do the job, they do the work, they deliver the product, they are the product literally, and it's top notch. It's not that it's just fake thing. They deserve it, you know what I mean? They have worked so hard, and if it takes to do this, I think let's be it. And if it benefits Philippines and the money flows in more from the travel and other people from the world, I think it's a great thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, because for some reason I feel like there's a slightly negative nuance to the sound of the video so far. So I feel like it's not bad. I feel like it's good.
Festivals expose artists to casual listeners and new demographics. But they are not the end game of global success, especially not in today's landscape. Many major festivals have increasingly resembled influencer conventions, heavy on social media visibility, lighter on sustained audience conversion. Even Coachella, long treated as a cultural bellwether, has faced multiple years of soft ticket sales and uneven attendance. Festival slots introduce artists to new audiences. They do not, by themselves, justify investments. A sold out,
And I feel like
artist-led
SB19
outdoor
has to
show
be on
does.
Coachella.
It answers the
SB19
core
can
question
be.
producers, promoters,
SB19
and
can be too,
investors
you know?
ask first. Can this act shoulder risk and still deliver revenue? Shared billing reduces risk for the artist and for the organizer. A solo SMDC concert, 2 days at that, does the exact opposite. It puts all the risk on SB19. And if they sell it out, it will prove survivability, especially if they attract overseas fans traveling in. They are not just borrowing attention, they are generating it.
I feel like there's not even smitherin of doubt that they would sell out 75,000 tickets. If they can do so quickly with 55,000, and people, I saw you guys how you were in the comment section under the similar to Aqua's opening concerts, you were in this trance almost mode. You were I don't know how to live further from this, they impacted so many people so deeply, and I'm sure so many people cannot wait to be there and see them yet again, And because it's in Philippines, that they're gonna bring it. They will bring all the dancers, they will bring all the visuals. Everything is gonna be top-notch quality. So I don't think there's even a doubt that there's gonna be enough people who will come there, and international will come there, because as now they have traveled the world, all around the world with a tour, I'm sure they have captivated so many more people. And people who have finances, they will travel, they will not question it, because there's value in them. It's not just an empty words, There's value under the name of SB19, in my opinion.
What I do think SB19 is really going for, mainstream, global presence and influence.
Yes.
And here are some of the
As they
things
should.
that I think SB19 will be gunning for. Inclusions or offers for original soundtracks and narrative-driven discovery. Luminate and Billboard research reveal that music discovery to
Gonna read the comment. Agreed. I think Fairline, the speaker in the video, is just talking here from the point of view of the investors, producers who care about business side, how may not care about the culture side. Yeah, she works in the US industry, so she knows what she's talking about. I mean, yes, but like I feel the doubt that there's possibility that they will not get the people there, and I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure. Like, if they keep it the way it was, and I'm sure they're gonna elevate it after just practicing their tour so many times, I feel like it's gonna be even better when they just open, because the confidence, the craft that they're doing is growing with each performance. And I think I understand that she's maybe concerned that it could impact the view on them, and like how it can impact also the tourism, and if it like falls apart, there's gonna be loss over the gain. But I feel like 9 out of 10, I think there will be gain. Don't you think?
Is deeply tied to storytelling, TV series, films, games, and long form video narratives. Soundtracks introduce artists to audiences who may never seek them out intentionally. A soundtrack or project related to movies or TV will give SB19 access to a market that would take them millions of dollars to reach on their own. It will also expose them to industry gatekeepers, music
Yes.
supervisors, film and streaming executives, major label decision makers. These are gatekeepers whose influence often outweigh algorithmic success. A strong live profile at scale makes SB19 a safer, more attractive choice for these collaborations. It's going to open them to sync agents, and these are the middlemen that offer their catalogs to different TV and movie projects. When you get syncs, or when one of your songs get chosen for a movie or for a TV show, you may get paid an outright fee and also receive residuals for years to come.
Okay.
And that is going to be a safe bet for them.
Okay. I think that's great if they can do that.
Online discourse. General audiences still watch television, especially morning shows, late night programs, and syndicated talk formats. These appearances are not about fandoms, they're about normalization. Every globally established pop act follows this route because it works. It introduces artists to non digital audiences, it legitimizes them to advertisers and sponsors.
You hope I'm right. I know, like I can't see it not going the way we think it could go. You know? Like I feel like the trajectory of them is so fast. There has to happen something so devastating and so bad of theirs to drop, like everything fall apart. Because if they keep going where they are and they keep the values that they have, I don't think it's gonna change. And they're gonna grow and grow and grow. You guys, if you see that light fall again, that's my cat. And every time I close the door, she has to get out. So, but because I have other people at the house, I need to close the door. Just heads up if you see that light fall on the floor.
It anchors
So,
them
yeah.
in mainstream cultural conversation. SB19's ability to command massive live audiences strengthens their case to get invited to these TV shows. A single festival slot is fleeting, but repeated TV appearances plant them in the subconscious of the market. Editorial
Yes.
power can actually boost success. A significant portion of major playlists, live sessions, and branded showcases, they're actually curated by an editorial team of platforms like Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music. So if SB19 can really show strong touring metrics and also show that international fans are actually coming to the Philippines to watch them, it'll be easier for the editors to notice them. And
But I feel like they have so many
that
streams, like for example Spotify.
it will be easier for these
I wonder
editors
why
to
they even
then
question
add
it,
their
because they
songs
know
to their
how much,
playlists or
how
think about
many
them
listens
when
come
there
every
is an
day
opportunity
in.
for a branded showcase like a Grammy interview.
Didn't they like break some record again with their live album of similar to as what they did? I feel like they did. Like, I feel like all these things should give a sign that they are strong enough, and there's a sea of people. It's a literal army of 18, like, and also by votings of like awards, and like especially the fan voted awards, when SB19 is against like Rihanna and Taylor Swift and Drake and like all these big mainstream names, and they surpass it. I mean, like, they should understand that there's a huge power behind them. Like, it's not just them. Like if they act cool or whatever, and like acting more of themselves that they are, I don't think that's the case at all. I feel like they're even calm and maybe too modest of themselves, of the capability that they have. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's go back. She started to say something interesting as well.
Is an opportunity for a branded showcase like a Grammy interview and live session, a Billboard interview and live session, an iHeartRadio interview and live session.
Yes.
And of course, it's also going to attract journalists. And if the journalists become more familiar with their name and their influence, then it'll be easier for these journalists to publish a story whenever there is a song that's being released or a new project that's being
Yeah,
announced.
they're also
Because they
charting
know
in
that
these
they're going to get the
like high
clicks that they
positions as
want.
well.
I know a lot of people are going to say, why do we have to go through them? Why can't just SB19 just go directly to their fans? Well, because these intermediaries can actually shape the narrative that travel beyond the existing fandom and into mainstream media.
Okay.
So that is why they are important, because they help the band reach the general public.
I mean, I understand that point, that the majority of 18 is in Philippines and Filipino usually, even in other countries when they travel. But there's also people who are not Filipino, like me myself, and I know there's a lot of others who are just in awe of their thing that they do. And I feel like the reason why they are so far in this game, that they have gotten so far, is because of 18. Obviously, it's like all of it is because of them, because of their work, because of their talent, their skill, and their craft and willpower, obviously, of do, and never stopping and just going while the fire is burning. But you need two like logs, you know, for the fire to burn fully. Yes. Come here. Sorry, my cat. It's you need two things. You need two things to make this thing work, and I feel like existing 18 already shows the force that we are capable, and that we are helping them to get to this stage further out to reach the global mainstream thing. I don't think there should be even a question. Like, even thinking about the charts and where they get their songs, like 18 get their songs at, you don't see artists from other countries, from other continents really reach those points, like, at all. Like, I think the country that reaches the most is like Albania for some reason. Like, there's like this Dua Lipa, there's Bebe Rexha, there's like so many different artists who are coming from there, like Ava Max, and like there's so many coming from there. But like, you don't really see people like coming from like Latvia, for example. You don't see people coming from all types of places in the world that are not supposed to be mainstream. But SB19 does it because of the 18. You know, they reach the spots that other artists are not capable of. So I feel like if they would be shown on these TV shows, in these festivals, in these films, TV series as the soundtracks, I feel like it would stick, and for a reason. Like the same way it happened with the Akon 2025. They went there, they smashed it, they showed who they are, they showed the capability of what they are able to do. So they will do the same thing there, and it's probably gonna be the same effect of wave, you know? I mean, I just hope. Maybe I'm manifesting like out in the world, but I think it should be there the same way, because why it would be different? They're the same as there and here, you know? Yeah. Yeah, like 18 and SB19 so capable of so many
Beyond
things.
televised awards or
Okay.
closed-door showcases, receptions, and industry events that take place during award weeks or pre-scheduled gatherings,
Okay.
particularly those orbiting institutions like the Grammy Awards. Participation in these events will allow them to meet producers, composers, directors, engage with voting members and executives, become a part of a professional network that shape future projects, give them a chance to meet gatekeepers like producers, investors, people that will actually put money on you, that will help you get promoted and will give you access to a wider audience. Eventually, even Grammy membership itself becomes a milestone, not because it is validation, but because it is access to space where influence compounds quietly over time. There's the anchor
I mean, I
market.
guess.
Acts don't go global everywhere at once. They establish anchor markets, places where success is deep, measurable, and repeatable. Then they expand outward. SB19 anchors are now clearly defined. First is the Philippines, of course. That is their home. And there's still a lot of markets in the Philippines that they haven't touched. They've already topped iTunes Pop Chart. They've already sold out their North American tour. They have a hold in the US market.
Yes.
And there is a lot they haven't done: merchandise, IP. And then there's Japan. Longevity and consumer spend. They are in the top 10 in CD Japan's top.
That's what I just said. Like, there's already like example of what happens when they go places. Like, it's for a fact sold out, and it's for a reason sold out, and that's for a reason why people are attached. And like from the Akon as well, I'm gonna mention it again, like they changing the standard of what is live performance, what is a live performer, how it's supposed to sound. If you are a musician, if you are a singer, if you are a vocalist, if you are a performer, you are delivering vocals, you are delivering moves, you are delivering charisma, you are smart with everything that goes around. Even when they had some difficulties like malfunctions with the mic on the Akon, they made it seamless, and they worked the whole stage, and they were the only ones, and they're the only ones who were invited in. You know, I think it shows. It shows
100 annual chart for
what they're
2025.
capable of.
The 2-day SMDC gig isn't about touring everywhere. It's about anchoring scale at home while sustaining traction in the world's most influential markets.
Yes.
I know that a lot of haters and critics are going to say, oh, SB19 is seeking US validation. No, it's not about that. It's just about expansion.
Exactly.
The US remains to be the biggest music market in the world
Unfortunately.
and the most influential at that.
Unfortunately.
So expanding
It should
into
change.
it is definitely not about abandoning identity. It's just about sustainability. No
And what I mean about that is not like a shade to US. It's just that people should be able to get their music out and their craft out no matter where you are in the world. You know, you shouldn't be like limited because you're coming from other place in the world. You should be welcomed in the same way as from these big countries, you know? Even like, again, it's money. It's again the icky thing that is like whoever puts the most in gets the most heads up. And that's, I don't know, that's icky to me. But could SB19 be seen as a threat competitor to the current artists and producers? Maybe they welcome competition, so they would want to. If they do, shame on them. Genuinely shame on them, because who cares, in my opinion, about the competition? If you can give such a gift from vocal, from presence, from SB19 gives so much energy, so much good to so many people in like dark days, that you know that there's, if they open market to other Filipino artists and they enter as well, if they can share that with around the world, I don't know if they're scared that they're like other main artists will drop down. I mean, so be it, in my opinion. Like, do they lose money from that? I'm not quite sure. Like, genuinely. Like, I feel like these companies are so greedy and they're just so hands-on because only that. And it's so music industry, like this, like fame industry in general, like the big dogs who are sitting there is so stanky, in my opinion. They're just, that's why I also feel like there's so many artists who are trying to break away from labels because they just feel trapped. They don't feel supported and they don't feel like they have word in anything they do. And I feel like there's a lot of artists who are independent, who are now making the waves, who are trying to create their own companies, who are trying to own their own records, who are like all of those things, that they are trying to get out of this toxic environment. And I feel like SB19 in one point of view would be like a fresh air in this like scene, because they're fully enjoying their craft. They're coming from not much, all 5 of them, like, okay, Justin a little bit more fortunate, but like all 5 of them are working from nothing to be where they are now. And I feel like if they would, like, for example, go to the Casual Chuck's channel and watch these episodes of where they're coming from, it was not like a slip up. It wasn't like industry plan that they all of a sudden like exploded and become something. If people go back and be like, no, that's the reason why they are there. Like right now, I think of like Zara Larsson, for example. Like she has been in the industry for over 10 years. And now finally she's getting her flowers and she's breaking in the industry. Also from the Sweden, I feel like it has taken her so long because she's not in these main like places in the world. She's not born in US. She's not born in like UK and like Australia, and like I feel like Australia as well is like a little like pushed down. You know what I mean? But like I feel like SB19 has so much to give, and if they're scared of them, sucks to them because they're coming anyways. You know, they're coming. Like, come on, we all know that. Like, it's just time. It's literally just time, and they will be there. And if other artists feel like, and like companies, for example, feel like they're the threat, they need to like higher up their bar. You know what I mean? Like, get on a level. If you want to be in the same room, in the same level, in the same categories as them, you need to work for it because they have. So, I don't know. I feel like they deserve it.
No act can rely on
And
a
it's a shame on
single
them if they are just
regional
thinking that way.
market without exhausting.
Let's
And
go back.
so expanding into it is definitely not about abandoning identity. It's just about sustainability. No act can rely on a single regional market without exhausting its fan base. So SB19 expanding to the US or other countries will reduce pressure on Filipino
I
fans
don't
to
know if
carry
I
every single
agree with
campaign.
that
It's going
completely.
to give them the opportunity to grow, experiment more things, expand.
I'm gonna say it here because I feel like if you take these mainstream artists and you feel like they have been, like, if they have been here for 10-15 years, they are not exhausting the market. If you work on your craft and you're evolving and you're not shifting from what you believe from first place, like all the artists who have stayed and lived the testament of time are here because they are doing the thing. And those ones who were here for like one season, for 1 year, for one Grammy, and then disappeared is because they didn't keep it up. You know, obviously there can come like record labels who are pushing you down. But overall, I feel like the ones who are like showing the testament of time, you can't exhaust the fan base. Because if your fan base is a globe, it's still the same fan base. You know what I'm saying? And if that, in that fact, if it is SB19 in Philippines, I don't think you will exhaust 18 in Philippines, because if they are evolving and growing and breaking and creating and staying with the same values and like going back and like being as they are, I don't think they can exhaust us. Don't you think? Like, I haven't felt exhausted one bit, and I've been here for 4 years, you know what I mean? And I'm excited to see what's more. It just would broaden the like sea of 18 if they come in, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm giving all the support I can give genuinely, because yeah, they grow and they stay because they can, and they're not sitting on their asses at home and like hoping for next big hit. Like, they are going at it and they're working all the time behind the scenes, the same as SB19. They have been non-stop for like a year probably, with similar trackers behind the scenes already, and they're traveling and making everything happen in front of our eyes and behind our eyes. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they can't exhaust it if they keep doing what they're doing.
And
You
their
know?
business, Onesie Entertainment, and also it's going to allow them to actually sustain their career longer. And also critically, it's going to give them the opportunity to open doors for other Filipino acts, especially the ones that they're going to manage and eventually debut.
I mean,
So,
yes.
no, nothing to do about validation. It's all about expansion. If you're going to expand, why not expand to the biggest music market in the world? And that's the US. Wakas at simula.
I mean, I feel like for most artists, it is the goal to get into the US, because that's where the funding is. It's again disgusting from the money point of view, but that's how it is. And it's not about ego or anything, but if you are eager to like really do this thing, you kind of eventually have to get there. You have to get there, and to really amp it up and go for it. Even though, in my opinion, the quality that they're doing more and like better than most artists out there. So again, breaking this boundary between parts of the world and like ethnicities and cultures and like where you're coming from, I feel like should be so left back in the past and should be embraced, the new norm of everyone of equality, to be able, if you have something to give and you have worked your absolute ass off to be where you are, you deserve a place to be there. And no matter the money, the people who are in there, I mean, it's easy to say all of those things because those people will never stop because they're greedy. But like, if you are self-managed and you can do things on your terms, I feel like you can get there. And I feel like SB19's fingers are long in a lot of places, in a lot of pools. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of time.
Biggest music market in the world, and that's the US. Wakas at simula at the SMDC festival grounds, I don't think it's a standalone statement. I think it's one component of a broader, more intentional build that already contains a lot of wins, like sold out US and Asia tour, chart performance in the US, traction in Japan, a proven indoor and outdoor draw, and a billion stream catalog. I think if they put this together successfully,
I mean, it all speaks
that
volumes.
is going to speak the language that the global music industry actually understands, the language of scale, consistency, and revenue performance. So,
As they
no, I
should.
don't think the concert is about getting noticed once by festival.
Oh no.
And I'm depressed and I'm angry.
They never do anything just to impress something for one time. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they are
Can
the
be
ones
one
who
of
try
them.
to impress
But I
someone. They're
think
the ones who
it is
do the
about
thing for
being
others as
taken
well.
seriously in the long term, locally and globally, in order to open the doors for more mainstream opportunities that should result to mainstream influence and broader revenue options for them and for the artists that they're going to be launching in the future, but also to help introduce other Filipino artists.
Yes.
Would love to hear your thoughts. That's just my speculation, just
I had a
based on
lot
my
of thoughts in
analysis.
this.
As
I
always, you can
hope
say
you can
whatever it is that
agree
you want
with
to say, just
something that I
please do so
said.
respectfully. And if you
And I
can,
respect all the
please consider
opinions of
donating to
her
the
as
channel.
well.
The QR code is on your screen right now.
Yeah,
All
go
the funds are going to
support,
our online magazine,
do all the good
asianentertainmentandculture.com.
things because
And
they deserve it as well.
we are in the process of doing a formal launch. It was supposed to be this month. It's just that we had so much to do. But we're preparing for that. But please visit the website, asianentertainmentandculture.com. The traffic
Okay,
is
we'll
helping
stop
us.
it right here, and I want to go back to this little bit of Josh saying,
And ayun, welcome to the new norm and welcome to the new system.
yes, welcome to the new norm and welcome to the new system. And I feel like they really are just going with that because, as I said, they're building everything from the beginning, from the ground up, and it hasn't been easy through any moment through their career. And all the naysayers, I want to know what they're doing now, genuinely. And if you're still a naysayer, it's like you really need to take your head out of the sand as from like an ostrich, you know, because you are just fighting against the facts for some reason. But I know that there's few less people of those at this point. But I feel like if they want to create this like bigger audience outside, and if it's a one day, then so be it. If it amps up more people in there, great. And the question if they will be able to sell enough tickets, I feel like shouldn't even be thought of a doubt, in my opinion, because 18 are so devoted for SB19 and so in there from the beginning, from the literally start. And you can, even if you join in today as an 18, like so many of you have started like this year, like, of course, like last year, I mean like in 2025, and you're like caught up to everything because there's evidence of everything that you can see of them, and there's not a lot of artists that you can see their whole journey, and like they're giving extras to us every day left and right. And I don't know, I think they deserve all the success. Idealistic fan in me agrees with you. I just hope there's more people like us who can appreciate excellence no matter where it comes from than the people who don't want to share exactly that. And it's a shame because even like from Latvia there's at least one artist who I would love to for people to see globally, because she can deliver, she has the voice, she has the charisma, and because she's from Latvia she probably will never be seen in other places in the world. Like she went to Eurovision, and I feel like that was the biggest opening of the like the window that she could get from that point of view to give a chance for artists to being seen in the world. And I don't know, SB19 I feel like has all the opportunities to do that, and the numbers speak the truth. Like it's not fabricated, it's not any of those things. They are here for a reason, they're here to stay, and they're not stopping. As they said, this is still as similar to August, like start the beginning, like they're starting again. And even in the middle of the tour, when they even then in like these show breaks or everything, that anything that they did in the middle, they said that they already have plans for what is gonna happen after the tour ends. Even then they already knew. They always are like 2 steps further ahead in their like craft. Like even now, like we're watching the vlogs from like so many months ago, like we don't even know what they really are up to, like really truly. Like yeah, we can see on TikTok or something like that what they're doing, but like we don't see the full picture, and it's gonna come to us surely. And I feel like as they said in like this Twitter like thing in the video, that like they are working on behind the scenes, and there's just the partial things that we see. There's gonna be moment when all of it will be under one roof, as they said, and we all will see it. So I know, I have no doubts. I still don't understand why they are not in like Coachella, for example. I'm not gonna say that Beanie is like lower or anything. Like, I don't want to compare anyone on that scale, but if Beanie can be there, SB19 can be as well. And I don't know what is the talk in between the planners or organizers that are there that are in charge of who is performing, but if not this year, next year, I feel like they should be there. If it's not, and as you, Mark, said, that it's about that artists or producers are just fighting against them and they don't want them there just because of competition. And if that's the truth, then that's so lame and so disgusting in my opinion. So I really hope they really get the foot in the door in this US market, even though I feel like it shouldn't be a thing, but it is how it is in this life, and I feel like they're breaking so many boundaries, and they should be there. They should be there. So I feel like I have yapped so long. I thought it's gonna be a short live stream today, but we are here 1 hour and 1 minute in, and I feel like they just deserve to do all the good stuff. And if they show the new band that they have created behind the scenes on the homecoming concert, I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited to see it through the fan cams and see it on the other side of the world, how they do it and who they trust as the new generation, because they have an eye and ear for good people, I'm sure of it. I mean, they themselves picked out each other in a band to work together, so I feel like they probably are picking people the same way. They'll be like, can you join SB19? And if their mind is like, yeah, you qualify in every category, you need to come in and you can do it on your own. We will guide you all the way through it, and if you give us the work, I mean, there's nothing to be doubtful about. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed my yapping and inspiring, giving me hope and like in you hope, and I hope it gives a lot more people hope, and it just opens this narrow vision that there is possibility, ahead of us. So anyways, I will stop yap around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will probably watch the live stream that they did recently in like a middle offish week when the subtitles are ready, because I really want to see that as well, because that's like, I feel like the most unhinged, the most chaotic, the most them you can get. And yeah, anyways, I will stop you around. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, and I hope you agree to some degree of what I said here. So yes, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next one real soon. So yes, bye.